With my car dying in the mountains and some help from some strangers, checking out the blue ice cave, seeing the cutest dog, and some amazing sightseeing, this is a day of my life in Alaska. So what's going on, guys? Davis here. This is the final day of my trip to Alaska. Some sweet free bagels in the morning from my hotel before heading out over to the Matsu Glacier. This is where I found out you actually had to pay $150 to go out there, and you couldn't just go out there for free. So I turned right around and was looking for some free glaciers to go to, as well as getting some cool pictures of the mountains with my car. Had to pick up some food here and there because this entire trip I was just driving a ton, so there was a ton of different gas station food I was living off of. The glacier I ended up finding was the Byron Glacier, which was free to go out. It just had a little bit of a hike to get to. This place was absolutely beautiful. The lake and the snowy-top mountains. There were no public restrooms open, so I was about to go over to a town, but it was $13 to go across the toll, which I was not about. So I found the most random souvenir shop to go to the bathroom in, as well as getting these pressed pennies. One bison and one black bear, which was super cool. And just like that, we're finally heading on over to the trail, which was about a mile to finally get there. But this trail was absolutely beautiful. Once you fully get into this, you can really see the glacier and the mountains and everything. You're pretty much walking into a cavern as you're surrounded by all the different mountains. This was the thing I was mainly here for, was the blue ice caves. These things are absolutely sick. They're naturally forming ice caves, and they are super blue in person too. The video absolutely bumps up the saturation a little bit, but they are still super cool in person. Now, it wasn't too cold outside, but as soon as I left, I had to end up throwing my jacket back on again because it definitely got super cold with the sun going down. And this is the point where I was really layering up, and honestly, I just took my time getting out of here because it was super beautiful, as well as running into probably one of the cutest dogs I've ever seen. Now, this right here is about to be a roller coaster of emotions. I went from the happiest guy ever to one of the most nervous to one of the most distraught people ever. I was super freaking out. I had no idea what to do because I left my lights on because I wasn't used to turning them off every single time. But the people with the dog ended up giving me a ride to the gas station, which was 30 minutes away, to pick up some jumper cables. Truly some of the nicest people ever. They drove me all the way back, jumped up my car and everything, and made sure I was all good. With one final start again too, we're back up and getting ready to go again. Definitely the best people I've met on this trip so far, but everything happens for a reason, so it's definitely a story to tell. As I speed on into Anchorage, I had to go ahead and drop my rental car off before heading to the airport, saying bye to the doggo, and just like that, we're into the airport, finally getting on home. This trip has been everything but easy, so it was definitely a great time here. Got some nice Reese cups and a souvenir, and just like that, we're heading onto the plane. And just like that, that's a day in my life for my final day in Alaska.